Hi folks, this is your MWIS Fleeting View with the outlook for this week. Changeable conditions during the week ahead and generally cooler than we've been used to in recent weeks. Monday starts off with brisk west to southwesterly winds. We'll see some patchy rain and some showers across the Highlands, chiefly in more western areas early in the day, and then one or two heavier showers locally pushing eastwards across the Highlands through the afternoon. Can't rule out a rumble of thunder, but very isolated, and many places could well stay often dry. A few showers around across northwest England early in the day. Those will largely fade. Low cloud across western hills may well cover the high tops much of the daytime, especially in western Scotland, but elsewhere some breaks forming towards higher summits. Temperatures then in single figures and will feel cooler where exposed to the wind. Fronts sweep in from the southwest into Tuesday with strong winds and rain, particularly in western regions, up to gale force speeds across many higher summits and gusts in excess of 50 miles per hour toward west and northwestern coastal mountains in Scotland. Rain and drizzle most persistent across western hills in the Highlands, smaller amounts of rain and drizzle spilling eastwards through the Highlands. Also fairly small amounts for England and Wales, but rather damp on windward coasts much of the day around the Irish Sea. Low cloud shrouding these hills throughout the daytime. Higher cloud bases the further to the east that you go, but many higher tops, even in the Cairngorms, often shrouded in the cloud. Temperatures lifting a little bit and starting to feel a bit more humid, but that offset by the strength of the wind. To take the sequence on, there is the risk of some heavier rain setting in across the West Highlands through Tuesday afternoon into the evening, and that may turn heavier for southwest Scotland and the Lake District too as we head towards evening time. Fronts will continue to spill their way eastwards then as we go overnight into Wednesday, and a bit of uncertainty of timing and the speed of a clearance of a cold front. It may well just pep up again into a more organised belt of rain through England and Wales into Wednesday morning. That then drifting south and eastwards, so after a wet start, brighter skies eventually moving in across western parts of England and Wales. Scotland should be away from that front already by the morning, but some further showers will feed in from the Atlantic onto western hills as we go through the daytime, and one or two showers popping up toward the Cairngorms by the afternoon. That clearance likely coming through then across England and Wales through the afternoon. Gusty winds around the front as it clears. It may just be a lull then for a time, but rather breezy much of the day across the Highlands and often shrouded in cloud across western tops once more. Later in the week, a slight ridge of high pressure attempts to get in on Thursday. One or two showers around, but a lot of dry and bright weather too, with eastern regions generally faring best. Western hills in Scotland still being fed by that southwesterly flow off the Atlantic. They will just pull in a fair amount of cloud once more onto these windward hills. Temperatures on the cool side, again in single figures, but for many places the wind not too strong, but northwest Scotland could be rather breezy, so expect a chilly feel here on the tops through the day. It looks as though the wind strengthens again into Friday, with the risk of gales developing once more across the higher tops in Scotland. Some rain spilling into the west coast again, and low cloud covering these hills. Brighter and drier the further toward the south and the east that you go. It's likely to be changeable into the weekend as well. We shall have a look at those details in Tuesday's planning outlook. For today, that is your Fleeting View.